Hello YouTube, this is the Apple Help 10 here, and today I'm gonna show you how to mimic iOS 7 on devices running on iOS 6. So those of you who do not want to lose your jailbreak and by updating to iOS 7 can install this theme called iOS 7. This is available from the modmyi repo for free. So you can see I'm running iOS 6 right now. So now you can see I've added a few tweaks to make it more like iOS 7. The first tweak that I am using is called live clock, and you may see that my seconds hand is continuously moving as it would do on iOS 7. You can see on the springboard the clocks app. Okay, so this was the first tweak that I've added. And I forgot to tell you one thing, that when you add this theme from the modmyi repo, a thing called winterboard gets added with it, and once you go into winterboard you have to choose select theme. Let me just go here, winterboard, and now you have to press select themes, and now whatever is in square brackets and written iOS 7 is what you get with the theme. There are tons of features, but a few themes I have added manually, like iOS 7 Animated Lockscreen, because I was not satisfied with the lock screen that they gave me with the tweak, the theme. You can add this one. This is a nice lock screen. Then I added a few more things, like the iOS 7 mini player. A mini player is a tweak which lets you play music from anywhere. So you can see it's a mini music player. You can play music. You can see which music is up next. You can then search for music from wherever you want. So now what iOS 7 mini player does is it adds a iOS 7 like grabber to it. The next theme that I've added manually is iOS 7 bars and batteries. As you may see, I have signals in forms of dots. This is the bar, and the battery is flatter. The next theme I'm using is called iOS 7 messages. As you know, iOS 7 has a flat-like look, so the messages in it are flat too. So what this theme does is it makes the messages flatter and more like iOS 7. Then the next tweak that I am using is called deep end, and as you know that iOS 7 has a parallax effect in it, and by adding deep end you can add that parallax effect on your device. So let me just demonstrate you what the parallax effect is like. You can see the wallpaper moves with the movement of the device, so the icons appear to be 3D. So it is a very clean and a nice tweak. You can add this one. This is definitely a very nice tweak. Then the next tweak that I am using is called blurred NC background and NC settings. So what they make in totality is the control center of the iOS 7. So what blurred NC background does is it blurs the notification center, and what NC settings does is it adds these toggles that you can see in between the stocks and the weather app. This is very cool. You can toggle anything from your notification center, but in iOS 7 you need to just swipe up and get these toggles, so it makes no difference. But yeah, that is an amazing tweak. And then the next tweak that I'm using is, I personally believe, the best tweak, which was inculcated in iOS 7. It is called card switcher. So now when I swipe up, this swiping up is the action personally set by me in a tweak called activator. You can also do that to keep multitasking and card switcher both. So now what this card switcher does, it just shows your running application in form of cards. So now if you want to delete an app from the app switcher, you just swipe up on the app, or you just press the cross button. So now I'll just go through a few user interfaces that you get with this theme. first interface would be of the notes. You can see the yellow rusty like look of the themes is gone, and now you have these white kind of look to notes, so this is quite good. The next one is compass, and right now it won't like use compass because I have not placed it horizontally. So when I place it horizontally, it starts. So this was compass. So the next interface that I am going to show you is of voice memos. So voice memos has been totally modified. You can see it adds a beautiful and a kind of different look to the voice memo. So the next user interface that I am going to show you is of weather, and weather has been themed as at max what it could be, but it does not match the iOS 7 one. So now the calculator is much like the iOS 7 one, but there are a few minute differences, like there are no MR, MC, M plus, M minus in school. And last but not the least, I am going to show you how to add those iOS 7 like font in your devices. You need to add a tweak called Byta font, BYTAFONT. Although you can check up all tweaks down in the description below. And let me just go. I'll just show you that I am having a font similar to iOS 7's. Although I'm not using color keyboard to make my keyboard look like iOS 7's, but the iOS 7 font is completely amazing, and it also themes the lock screen font. You can see that my time bar is like a bit sleeker, and I have this cool animated lock screen. This was iOS 7 lock screen that I was talking about earlier, but you can see the time is completely thinner. So this was Byta font. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up.